Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Destiny Center here, back with a quick Riven Cheese guide for after Shadowkeep with all the changes to Lunafaction boots and auto reloading. It is very different to have to beat Riven, and I mean, some of you may have already done this, but I haven't seen a video posted anywhere, so I thought I'd do a quick rundown and show you a gameplay example of it after, just so you can see how we did it with a less than optimal loadout and team. So, what I would recommend going into a Riven Cheese is to have at least one Titan running Code of the Protector. That'll grant you, obviously, Ward of Dawn, which gives you a substantial bonus in damage, 35%, whereas you only get, I believe, 25% on the Well of Radiance. So it's a big difference. And in a lot of the runs that we did that we weren't successful, if we had had that extra 10%, it would have made all the difference in the world. So that's a big component for sure. As far as weapons, that certainly suggests that everybody still run a grenade launcher. We're not going back to cluster rockets, at least to my knowledge. Spike grenades is a great selection on your rocket. I think you can use pretty much any grenade launcher that has spike grenades, and you'll be pretty effective. I mean, obviously aggressive ones let you pump out all of your heavy ammo as quickly as you need it. I use a Swarm of the Raven. It's worked really well for me, but you don't have to run Swarm like you used to have to before the tractor cannon changes. You still definitely want somebody running tractor cannon. You could probably work your way around that using Oppressive Darkness in your artifact here on the last column. You could probably make that work with like a Void Wall grenade if everybody timed it, but it was a little hard to coordinate, and I think with most groups it'd be difficult to do. So I think it's best just to stick with Tractor Cannon, use something everybody's comfortable with that's been around for a long time, utilize it that way. If you don't have a grenade launcher or spike grenades, I think Wendigo is a perfectly acceptable replacement. Might even be better, but it's just hard to get orbs of light when you're just coming off of a fresh reset. So like if you just put down a rally barricade and you're going at it again, you need to pick up orbs. If you have a big group that's trying to do that, it can be a little bit hard to really make that work. So I think spike grenade, grenade launcher, Wendigo, prospector, all super solid choices. You're going to want your Titans to have rally barricades if you can at all use them. If you have a Warlock, absolutely have the Warlock use a Well of Radiance to give with Lunafaction boots to still give you that upgrade in speed. The one big thing that we noticed in our runs that was super helpful was to have some damage dealing supers to use once you were either emptied all of your grenade launcher ammo or just to start the fight off. Obviously, hunters with Celestial Nighthawk make a huge difference. So I would certainly suggest doing that as a way to sort of boost your damage. It makes a huge difference. It makes it so much easier. If you're just running on the example that will show you, I only ran Titan. We pretty much were only a Titan-only group, and it was difficult because you didn't get that additional damage from supers like you did. So what I found I had to do is I had to pull pretty much all the stops, and I was running Riven's Curse or Transcendent Blessing on pretty much every armor slot, just to give us that little bit of extra damage to make it work, because otherwise we would have never ever been enough damage. So right now you need all the help you can get to make it work. You want to run, you know, Riven's Curse or Transcendent Blessing on your armor to give you that extra damage. You know, you want a Swarm of the Raven grenade launcher. You want a Titan running Weapons of Light. You want somebody or a few people with some form of boost to your rally barricades or Lunafaction boots to bump up your reload speed. But, I mean, after that, you can certainly do it. It takes a little more coordination and it takes a little bit of a better group overall than pre-Shadowkeep, but it can still be done. And I will leave it there. If you guys have any questions, hit me up in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer with what we did and what worked and what didn't, because we did end up trying a lot of things to see what was successful. And yeah, that's about it. From here on out, I will roll the gameplay. Thank you very much. And Destiny Center signing off.
Guardian down. Guardian down.